important topic for you, and listen to it very carefully. Already we have discussed about the central nervous system, peripheral nervous system and autonomic nervous system. Okay. So today we will discuss a very important topic, very short but very important topic, that is reflex action. What is reflex action? Reflex action means sudden action or spontaneous action. Okay. Reflex actions, all the actions carried in our body suddenly or spontaneously are known as reflex action. Don't worry, I will give some example. And reflex action are controlled by the or without the involvement of brain. Okay, remember in reflex action the command of brain is not needed. Means we will not get time to think for that action. Just in the last video I have given one example. When we will touch one hot object, suddenly we will take out our hand. That time our brain will not command our hand to take out. We do not have more time to think to take out our hand. Okay, so this kind of sudden actions are known as reflex action. And remember, in reflex action there will be no involvement of brain. Okay, it involves all the activity of the peripheral nervous system, or it involves all the spinal nerves. Okay, it do not involve the cranial nerve. It involves only the activity of the spinal nerve. So simply we can say reflex action do not involve, or it do not have the involvement of brain or cranial nerve. Rather it got the involvement of the peripheral nervous system, or it got the involvement of spinal nerve. Okay, we can define reflex action as it is a sudden action, or it is the immediate action which occurs without the involvement of brain, or which occurs without the command of brain. Okay, so reflex, whenever we are talking about the reflex action, it involves a path. Okay, means moving of the stimulus and coming out, or sending the signal. Anyhow, it do not involve the command of brain, but it involves the command of spinal cord. Okay, so the path along which the reflex action travels, we call it as reflex arc. Okay, what we call it as reflex arc. About reflex arc I will tell you. Okay, after describing reflex action I will tell you about reflex arc. Don't worry. Okay, so let us see what is reflex arc, or how reflex action occurs. The first, here I have written stimulus. Suppose take an example. Here this is one candle. Okay, and unmindfully our finger will go near the candle. Okay, we feel a burning sensation, that is called stimulus. The first step of reflex action is generation of stimulus. Here I am giving one example. There are again other so many examples you can find. So feeling burning sensation is the stimulus. Second, receptor organ. Which one is the receptor organ? Our finger. Here the skin or the finger is the receptor organ. Remember, which all are called receptors? Those who will receive the stimulus. Who all are called effectors? Those who will respond to the stimulus. Means biting of mosquito, our skin is the what? Receptor organ. And we will beat that mosquito with other hand. So this hand, the muscles of this hand is the effector. Okay, so here the second step, when we will get the stimulus, that is the burning sensation, the second step is that stimulus is received, or that stimulus can be felt by the receptor organ, that is by the finger or by the skin. Okay, next, sensory nerve. Then what will happen? That burning sensation will be carried by the sensory nerve. Okay, this is the third step. That burning sensation will be carried by the sensory nerve. Okay, touching a finger, and that burning sensation will be sensory nerve. I am marking sensory nerve with blue. Okay. Spinal cord. To where the sensory nerve will carry the stimulus? It will carry it to the spinal cord, because just remember I said reflex action do not involve brain. Okay. So it will carry the stimulus to the spinal cord. Okay. Suppose this is the spinal cord. This is the what? Sensory nerve. It carries the burning stimulus to the what? Spinal cord. Motor nerve. The fifth one is the motor nerve. See, here when the sensation will reach to the spinal cord, when the burning sensation will reach to the spinal cord, this burning sensation by the help of an interneuron. Already we have discussed about sensory neuron, motor neuron and interneuron. Interneuron is a neuron which will pass, or which is the intermediary between the sensory neuron and motor neuron. This side motor neuron will arise. Okay. So here, can you see the red one here? This is the interneuron which will pass the stimulus from the sensory organ and which will send the response to the motor neuron. This one is the motor neuron. So here you can see sensory neuron is moving towards the spinal cord and motor neuron is moving away from the spinal cord. And where this motor neuron is going? This motor neuron is going to act on the muscles of our hand. So what will happen? When these motor neuron will command the muscles of our hand, we will take out our hand from the what? Candle. So how fast is the activity? Can you now imagine? Can you now imagine that how fast is the activity going on? Touching of the candle and taking out hand, it involves these many processes. This is called reflex action, the sudden action, the spontaneous action without the involvement of brain. We will not get any time to think whether we have to take out our hand or not. No. The sensory neuron will take the signal. It will give the signal to, it will give the stimulus to spinal cord. Spinal cord will command by the help of motor neuron. This interneuron will help in the transmission of the impulse to the motor neuron. Okay. It is the intermediary between the sensory neuron and motor neuron. Okay. So this motor neuron will carry the signal to our hand muscles so that we can take out our hand immediately. And this is the path. Can you see the whole path? This is called reflex arc, starting from the receptor up to the effector. So we can define reflex arc as it is the path in between the receptor organs and the effector organs. Very simple definition. Reflex arc is the path involved in between the receptor organ and the effector organ. This is the reflex arc, the path covered. Okay, so it involves the sensory neuron, the interneuron and the motor neuron. And here you can see there is no involvement of brain. So reflex action do not involve brain. Okay, so these are the spontaneous action. Again, some more example we can take. When dust fall on our eyes, suddenly we will close our eyes. Okay, or when we feel cold, goosebumps will come to our skin. That is spontaneous. That is not under our control. Okay, actually reflex actions are not under our will. These all are generally the involuntary actions. Okay, if suppose if we will take, or if you want to keep your finger over the burning candle, can you keep it? No, you will find the burning sensation. Suddenly you take out your hand. That is the reflex action. Okay, and the path is the reflex arc. Got it? So these all are the spontaneous action which occurs without the involvement of brain, or we can say which do not involve our conscious mind. We will not get time to think. The thinking, reasoning capacity one is the natural reflection, or we can also call it as in-bourn reflex, and the second one is the conditioned reflection, or we can say acquired reflex. I am giving one example, you will be very clear. Natural or in-bourn reflex means the reflex action which we are having naturally from our birth. Suppose hungry, feeling hungry, when there will be a gap in between your meal, you started feeling hungry. So feeling hungry is natural, it is inborn in our body. Okay, blinking of eyelid when dust will fall on our eyes. Okay, these all are the inborn reflexes. Beating of heart. Okay, so all the things that happen in our that is happening in our body since birth, or all the reflexes that are going on in our body since birth are known as what? Natural or inborn reflexes. Feeling hungry is a very nice example of inborn reflex. Okay, inborn reflex can be a protective. Protective reflex means, I gave you the example, blinking of eyes. When dust will fall on your eyes, you will start blinking your eyes. That is what? For your safety purpose. Okay, so this involved reflex can be for safety, can be a functional. Feeling hungry is a functional reflex. Okay, so involved reflex can occur for the safety purpose or can be of functional purpose. Okay, conditioned or acquired reflex. Acquired means which we are gaining. When we will, when we will grow gradually, we will gain or we will acquire something. Okay, that is called acquired reflex. This one also a very nice example I am giving. Suppose when you will find the smell of your delicious food, you will start secreting saliva. Okay, secretion of saliva is not under our control. Immediately saliva will start secreting. But the secretion of saliva differs from person to person. Suppose suppose a person is very fond of eating chicken. Then by having the smell of the chicken, the person will start secreting saliva. At the same time, another person, another vegetarian person, do not like chicken at all. So he will, or the person will not get any saliva. That is what? Conditioned reflex. Means by birth we do not know the smell of chicken, but when we grow gradually, when we know the taste of the chicken, when we know the smell of the chicken, then gradually we acquire this, that yes, this is the smell of chicken. Okay, or any other delicious food. The smell is not inborn. Gaining the smell and secretion of saliva is not inborn. By birth we are not knowing any of the smell of any of the food. By the course, when we are growing older, we know the taste or we know the smell of the food, the delicious food that we want to eat, and by having the smell of the food, we started secreting saliva. That is acquired reflex or conditioned reflex. One more example, typing on a keyboard or playing one musical instrument, we do not know by birth, but when as we grow older, we learn typing or we learn the playing of musical instruments, and without seeing also we can play it, we can type. Okay, that all are the what? Conditioned reflex. Okay, so this is all about reflex action. It is a very short topic but very important topic as well. Okay, do not forget to revise the reflex arc. These all are the path. Okay, this we can call it as reflex arc, the path traveled by the stimulus. Okay, or the path traversed by the reflex are known as reflex arc. And remember, reflex action do not involve brain. Okay, so this is all about the reflex action. Again, revise the topic. If you will get any of the doubt from the reflex action, then ask me again and again. I will clarify your doubt. And just read out your book again. Revise it again. Revise the brain and spinal cord part again. That is also very important topic. It was already, we have discussed it very nicely in the last videos. So till then, just keep revising. If you have any of the doubt, then keep asking the doubts, and take care all of you.